Hey everyone, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about scarcity mindset and abundance mindset and the difference that it makes in your life. And I'm going to do it by telling you about a dream I had. And I will tell you that this dream is a little disturbing. No, this dream is a lot disturbing. And somebody is probably going to take it and give me a dream analysis and tell me just how terrible it really is. But I take it as being an issue with my mindset at the time that I was in a scarcity mindset. So back in like 2021, when we were going through COVID and we had the toilet paper shortage, and then all the paper shortages, tissues were gone, Clorox wipes were gone, and then we started to have issues with milk and with eggs and with other things that we typically got off the shelves every day at the grocery store. Now all of a sudden weren't there. So it started throwing people into a scarcity mindset where they didn't know what tomorrow was going to bring. They were uneasy, they had angst, they had misery, they had anger. People started hoarding what they could, spending extra to hoard a little more and then having to catch up with that later. And during this time, I had a dream. Now, if you know me, I don't remember most of my dreams. I sleep really well. I get over an hour of REM sleep every night, but I don't typically remember my dreams. I also, oddly enough, don't typically dream in color. And when I do, those dreams usually stay with me forever. So this was one of those dreams. And it was when I was on my upswing of weight. I was gaining because I had broken my arm in 2020. And I didn't want to get the cast sweaty because I broke my arm in August. So I wasn't doing my workouts because I wanted to keep the cast as non-funky as possible. And I was eating whatever I wanted. I really felt, if COVID was going to end the world, what's the point? And we're just sitting at home. We can't see our friends. We're not doing anything good. So let me eat away. And that got me all the way up to 307 pounds by the time I was done. So 2021, whenever I had this dream, I was probably in the very high 200s, maybe even just breaching 300. But either way, scarcity mindset. So I go to sleep and I have this dream that a horde, I'm going to call it like a Mad Max horde, a group of people grabbed me and they tied me to a pole, and they decided that I was big and fat and was going to provide them a lot of food to eat. And what they did was they started taking off one limb at a time. And when they cut it off, of course, I didn't have anesthesia. They would cut it off, and then they would cauterize the wound so that I would keep on living, that I wouldn't bleed out, because they wanted their meat fresh. I did not see the end of it in the dream. I woke up just after several limbs, I'm assuming, because it's too traumatic for you to suffer through that in a dream. But either way, it rocked me. It was a concern that I was having a dream like that. And I look back now and I realize that had to be the scarcity mindset, that I was worried about what tomorrow was going to bring. I was worried, did I have enough meat in the deep freezer to last me until all this craziness was over? Did I have enough? I mean, one good thing, for all the meat and all the milk and the eggs that were missing from the store, we had plenty of vegetables. So I had no problem, substituting in vegetables fresh vegetables most of the time, frozen vegetables here and there to get us through. But, you know, you function much better in an abundant mindset when you're not worried where your next meal is coming from, or if your next meal is even attainable. And when you want things to go right, you have to focus on that mindset. So I'm sorry if if sharing this dream was wrong. I didn't mean to offend anyone, but it is something that went through my unconscious mind and rose up in my dreams, and it definitely relates to mindset. So I'm adding the images of the scarcity and the abundance mindset, and I want you to think about which one do you really live in? Do you live in a scarcity mindset, or do you live in abundance? And if you can live in abundance, everything will be much easier for you to achieve that you're looking forward to getting. So with that, I'm going to say good night. I'm going to say sweet dreams, not dreams like I had. And keep smiling. Blessings, peace, love.